So what's up, everyone? Pain Freak Chef here. Fuck yeah! And I'm very excited about it's poker night, and I'm doing an experiment for the guys tonight. We're gonna play cards. I need to get a new deck of cards, but anyway, I'm getting this marinated first. This is called bacon wrapped teriyaki sirloin sticks or whatever. So I'm still playing around with it, but it was requested by a client that I'm going to be cooking for in a few weeks, so I figured why not try it out on poker night? Fuck yeah. So this is what we got going on. Of course, because we're cooking for others, got to put on the gloves. And this is so easy, and it's something that I came up with while talking to them. And I figured what a fitting night to be able to do this. So I have a piece of sirloin steak here. I'm going to trim some of this fat off. It's not going to be that great with a lot of fat on it. So I want to just go around this, trim it up a little bit, and we'll save that for my friendly skunk outside. Now, sirloin steak, primarily the grain is going this way in this cut, so we want to cut cross grain. And to do that, we want to make them about, almost about an inch thick. And we're just going to cut across them like this. Okay. I'm going to start putting those in here because we're going to use that to marinate them in. Be able to get another cut out of this right here. I'll take that one because it's got that little fat piece in the middle. But that's okay. Nothing's going to go to waste with these guys. It's just something to munch on. And I always like to make a little something. And they already know that they're my guinea pigs for all this stuff. And there we go. At least each of us will get about 1, 2, yeah, that's good. All right, I'm going to push this off to the side for now. And we are going to marinate. We'll get rid of these two. That's it. All right, very simple teriyaki sauce. That's all the marinade is. Little teriyaki. This one has sesame in it. You can make your own teriyaki sauce. Soy sauce, some honey, garlic, sesame seed if you want, some onion, whatever you want. This sauce has very few ingredients in it. Pineapple, garlic, sesame seed, soy sauce, and onion. So I like it a little thicker with honey, but it's just a quick, down and dirty dish that I'm doing tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and pour this in there. Coat the meat. You want enough marinade just to coat and cover. And if you're making your own teriyaki, you want to make sure you make a little extra so that you have something to dip them in. And like I said, this is going to be bacon wrapped, so teriyaki marinates the meat. Leave this for about an hour in the fridge. And then we're going to come back and wrap them in bacon, put a little stick in them. This way people can just pick them up and hold them. Doesn't make a big mess, especially when you're playing cards. So, just close this up. Give it a little mix. Into the fridge it goes. Alright, so our cleanup is done, and we're still waiting for that to marinate. We could stand here all day, but we're not. It's actually, I gotta get cards. So, I promised everybody we're gonna have brand new cards to play with tonight because the cards are getting really old and worn out. So, while that's marinating, let's make a quick trip to the dollar store, get some brand new cards. Let's go. What's up? How you doing? Good. Mission is playing cards. I don't see them. Fuck my shit. They're always on. I don't have them. Fuck, where are the playing cards? Alright. So they're $1.25 decks are not that bad. Fuck yeah, I'm excited to fuck about. Fuck my shit. So if you guys like the trip to the dollar store, fuck yeah. Oh my god, out of control. Fuck my shit. Anyway, so before I left, I preheated the oven. I came back. I put a rack on top of a sheet pan here, an oven tray. And I got a bag of flour out. That means you're cooking bacon. Now, if you haven't watched some of my videos before, my little how to keep bacon from splattering in the oven and stuff, is to put flour down on the bottom of the tray. And for easy cleanup, it absorbs all the grease, and you just throw it out. You're not trying to figure out what to do with bacon grease because you don't want to put it down your drains or anything. But like I said, some simple flour does the trick. So we're just going to spread that around here. There we go. And we're just going to make a little pool puddle thing. What that's going to do is just going to absorb all the grease. It's going to keep it from splattering around inside of your oven. We'll go ahead and put a rack on top because we don't need a really big one, just something small. And oven's preheated to 425 degrees. Now, here's the thing. Bacon takes longer to cook than the meat. So here's the thing. This is where the experiment's coming. I'm more of a medium person. My buddy is more medium rare. So I don't want to overcook the meat to get the bacon done. Because the bacon's going to be wrapped around the meat, yes, the bacon will cook faster on the outside, but we don't want the meat to overcook waiting for the bacon to finish cooking. So, pork is typically around $1.50, whereas most people like their meat on the medium rare side to medium. That would be about $1.45 in that area. So, two different meat temperatures we got to deal with to get to doneness, but that's okay. Here's a workaround for that. What I'm going to do is, while the meat is still marinating in there, and the oven was preheating while we were getting our playing cards, I have some bacon here from my butcher, which is always a fun experience. I'm very excited about. We are going to partially cook the bacon on a rack in the oven, of course, over a sheet pan. Now we're going to use the same rack to cook the steak on too once we wrap them in the bacon, but you don't want the bacon completely done, but I want it nice and crispy when the meat is done without the beef getting too overdone. So we're going to lay out a couple strips on here, enough to cover all of our steaks that we're making. In fact, if I can get all this on the pan, I'm going to munch on some while I'm waiting for everybody to get here. Let's see what we can do about that. There we go. I mean, we have enough for our meat, so we'll just go ahead and put this back in. Off we go into a 450-degree oven with this, and the flour is going to collect all that grease and also keep it from splattering a lot. And we want to watch it because we don't want to completely cook the bacon. We don't want the bacon to be so overdone once the steak is done that it kind of loses a lot of its glory. So we don't want to kill the bacon yet. But we do want to kind of, I guess, par-cook it, if you want to use that term. Partially cook it so that it reaches the same doneness temperature that you want on bacon with the meat, the sirloin steak, at the same time. So that's kind of where this is going. I don't think your brain is working, and this is why we're trying it tonight. Because, you know, if it doesn't work out, then at least it's only my friends and not the client. And my friends are used to it. So we're going to keep an eye on it to get to halfway cooked pretty much. All right, so the bacon's been in there for a few minutes. We're going to go ahead and pull that out. That's exactly what we want right there. Hell yeah. We're going to go ahead and close the oven up, though, just to keep our temperature up. So, pretty much, as you can see here, that's what we want. We don't want it cooked completely all the way. We just want it part cooked. So, or part cooked, whatever. But anyway. Hell yeah. So, we're going to let this cool off while we finish maybe another, I don't know, probably another 15, 20 minutes on the steak marinating in there with the teriyaki sauce. And then we're going to start assembling it. In the meantime, I also started soaking some toothpicks in a shot glass of water so they're nice and soggy so they're not going to burn up while everything's cooking in the oven. We're going to keep our oven at that 425 degrees Fahrenheit because that's how we're going to cook the steak. We're going to use the same rack. But we're going to let this bacon cool down a bit so it's easier to handle when we start wrapping those steaks up. So I'm excited about. And yeah, so it should be a cool little poker night. And I know my friends are always excited about when there's a new Freak Chef test kitchen saga going on. So hell yeah. Alright guys, so now it's assembly time. We got that shit out of the fucking oven as fuck. This is going to be good. Everybody's going to be here in a little bit. So I'm very excited, and I'm sure they're excited about my little Freak Chef test kitchen. And yes, did you hear that? My gloves queef once in a while. So we got our bacon. Our toothpicks are soaked in the water. And here's our strips of this beautiful sirloin steak. Of course, we cut cross grain. And now it's time to do a little bit of assembly. So, we'll start on one side. Take some of our par-cooked bacon. Give it a little wrap. Stick a toothpick in its ass. And this way, people grab it by the toothpick. And because it's poker night, cards don't get dirty. There we go. Hey guys, another thing I noticed is that some of the pieces of sirloin actually just pull apart naturally just because of the way the fat and fiber tissues connect. So here's an interesting one. Look how tender that is. You could actually do this as a little appetizer, and I just thought of this now. But what if you take some of the bacon and we make it finger munchies? There we go. Just take a skewer and just put it in there just like that. I think that would look hell of a lot. This is like an awesome little munchy thing right on a stick. It's almost like the old 80s version of, what was it called? The appetizer. Ramaki. That was it. Ramaki. And just take a small little piece of bacon, just like you wrap it around a chicken liver. Skewer it with a toothpick. I think we actually have like some finger munchies now. Just like that. I think that's awesome as fuck. I think we're going to take some of these and do it the same way. Here, let's play around with this. Fuck yeah. We'll just tear into some flesh, rip it apart. Look at this carnage going on here. We need some more toothpicks. But look at that. I think that's better finger food than the actual beef stick or skewer, whatever it is itself. Look at that. Oh yeah, we're going to have some fun with this. I think this is going to be better than the main course. So I'm going to play around with this, and we're going to get these in the oven. And next time you see me, we're going to fucking put them in the oven. It's going to be fucking banging like a biscuit as fuck. Like shit. Alright guys, so my new little idea, we're going to do these as finger snacky foodie things. And I had them all laid out on this tray. And we're just going to take some of this marinade, drizzle it over them. And remember, our oven is at 425. So these are ready to go in. Let's get rid of our dirty gloves now. And fuck my shit. Hell yeah. This is going to be awesome as fuck. Now, I was thinking that the longer strip part of the steak, when you cut them into the longer ones, it could take about 20 minutes. But my little thinky brain's working, and my styrofoam head Bertha, the little stupid fucking whore, was telling me that I should probably cut the cook time down, especially since the bacon is actually par cooked. So we're going to see what happens, and we're going to fuck around and find out, and it should be pretty good, I think. Maybe. Fuck it. I guess we'll find out. Fuck my shit. Alright guys, so it's been about 12 minutes. We're going to check on these. Oh, hell yeah. Things are done as fuck. Look at that shit. Fuck my shit. Oh my god. This is awesome. You know what? I bet garnish is like some brown sugar, or like the way I did my little bacon wrapped smoky thing one time. I think that'd be pretty cool, but the guys like it hot, so we're kicking up the heat, and I just got some crushed red pepper. So we're going to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of that on there, just to give it a little pop. And we also have some of our teriyaki sauce that I'm gonna put in a little bowl or something. This way everybody can dip it in there. So I'm excited to fuck about. Check this shit out. These things look fucking amazing. there we go. Little bacon wrapped teriyaki marinated sirloin steak bites instead of sticks. But if you were to do the whole stick sirloin, I think that'd be a good main course. I think for this version, it would be an awesome little like appetizer or like little hors d'oeuvre or something. So play around, fuck around, find out, guys. And yeah, so everything's ready to go. Everybody's going to be here in a little bit. Love you guys. Thanks for checking it out. And if you want more recipes or find out how to book me, your personal culinary paint toy for your fucking motherfucking party, check out my link right here. It's right there. Fuck my shit. Everything's banging like a biscuit. And these are my little, I gotta come up with a snappy name for it. But, love you guys.